president. Yes, no, absolutely. No, the banana zone has started. Yes, no, Bitcoin hit an all-time high. Next up, it's alts. It's the banana zone. But listen, I'm sorry, Mr. President, I have to cut you off because it's drinks with Raoul. We've got some shit and some chaos to cause. So I'll talk to you later. Okay. Make sure you've stacked up on your Bitcoin. Bye. Right. Sorry about that. You know, I'm in the great state of Texas right now. I'm now a very important person, obviously. It's the banana zone. It's all happening. I've got the merch on. It's all started. But first, as ever, we're not.
In this market analysis, we bring you a major update from Arthur Hayes, who shares his latest insights on the current state of the crypto market. In a recent interview on the Raoul Paul the Journeyman channel, he tackled some fascinating questions, and his answers might surprise you. Topics included Bitcoin price predictions, banana zone, Bitcoin and altcoins, bond market, global M2 and technical analysis of cryptocurrencies. Let's dive into and hear what he has to say.
Whatever your particular token is doing over the next 3 days, because that's what you think the banana zone is. That's the thing that drives me fucking nuts with people. Where's the banana zone? When the banana zone? I'm like, when I announced that the banana zone was starting in September last year, it was at 50,000 Bitcoin. It had 110,000 today, and you're still saying when banana. SUI over that period is up, I don't know how many percent, hundreds of percent. And you're still saying when banana. Solana's up huge since then. You're still saying when banana. What it tells me is you are fucking awful at choosing which cryptos to invest in. So your token, your particular token, is not doing well. And you need to look yourself in the mirror and say, do I know what I'm doing? Maybe I should just put it in Bitcoin and just not do anything. It's probably better. But generally speaking, the banana zone is here. It's in play. It's been in play for a while, and I'm going to run you through some charts. Also, while we're at it, because, you know, I don't do this for free. I mean, you fuckers get civilized. I try and educate you. I try and help you make money. And you're watching on YouTube and X.
According to Raoul Paul, the banana zone describes a crypto market phase where altcoins significantly outperform Bitcoin after its initial price surge. This occurs as capital shifts from a rallying Bitcoin into smaller altcoins, driving their prices up. This phenomenon is fueled by increased global liquidity and an improving business cycle, creating prime conditions for these more volatile assets to rally.
I've been trying to show you this stuff forever. Global M2. Global M2 is the real-time pricing approximation of total global liquidity. Total global liquidity is central banks included. This isn't, but we know what they're using the banking sector. Global M2 is rising faster than 2017. 2017, those of you who were in the market then, it was a hell of a year for risk assets. I mean, crypto from the low did a Bitcoin from the low did a 23x that year. Now, Bitcoin won't, but something will. One of the large tokens will do something approximating that. So liquidity gushing, dollar falling. All of those things, positive. Liquidity. Let's look at the greatest chart of all time that every fucker copies. I love the fact that you guys are on Twitter all day calling out everybody uses mine and Julian's chart. I remember putting this bloody chart together myself with Julian, saying we were shuffling this around forever, and we're like, oh my God, this is so good. It's the chart of M2 versus Bitcoin. This has been so tightly correlated, it's embarrassing. I keep saying maybe it was this easy all along. I've known it will be. I also know it will decouple later in the cycle, and it'll decouple to the upside, with Bitcoin outperforming global M2. That's how it works when the crowd come in, the herd get FOMO, they get greed. It actually starts outperforming. Then when the market flips, it eventually starts to underperform as fear kicks in. But at this point, it's really driven by liquidity. It gave us a 3 months heads up to exactly the correction. And yet Twitter said it's about tariffs, it's about the end of the world. It told you. It is telling you and told you it would be at all-time highs. I told you it would be at all-time highs by May. It tells you we should be over 140,000 by July. And you don't want to believe it. And then it will break down once you all do believe it, and it'll start outperforming, I think. But just generally, as a rule of thumb, it will work because it explains the asset moves. And I'll come on to that in a sec. So please just pay attention and listen, do me a favor. Julian and I work really hard to share as much information as possible. If you see people using these charts, my charts, just call them out and say, hey, tag Raoul and Julian. It just makes me feel good because we do a lot of work. A lot of it comes from GMI, which are very expensive research.
Raoul highlights a strong correlation between global M2, a key measure of worldwide liquidity, and Bitcoin's price. He emphasizes that when total global liquidity reaches new all-time highs, it historically acts as a significant catalyst, driving Bitcoin's value upward. This direct relationship suggests substantial further upside potential for Bitcoin as the global money supply continues to expand.